Oh, there's something about that beat, dude.
That snare sounded cool.
In the warehouse.
Saying anger snare, but it sounds dope. It's between Aaron and him for the best moshers in the band too.
We're both sick ass moshers.
Yeah, but Aaron is a hard mosher. Lewis is a fluid mosher.
A fluid mosher.
Yeah. Like he has grace. He's like a dancer.
I'm gonna get
Whenever I need music gear, I always go to sweetwater.com. If it's mics, headphones, or studio and recording gear, Sweetwater has you covered. Next time you need any music gear, support the podcast by using the link in the description and comment section below.
When they asked me to do this part, they're like, "We're gonna send you the lyrics." I was like, "All right, let's check it out." And I definitely was like, I'm gonna get like fucked up for saying these words.
Because they like fucked up lyrics, huh?
Mine weren't the worst, but it's definitely about killing and holding someone in a bathtub and just like showering in their blood.
That's heavy.
It's pretty dark shit.
Kind of expected that though. With
yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Close by.
So your part is so sick, dude.
Thanks. I recorded it in my bedroom.
Did you really?
Are you serious? with your setup?
Yeah, I got a little 7B in there.
I actually didn't even recognize your
awesome.
vocals at first.
Well, so you tracked it in your room, but what about the video?
Oh, they just kind of called me randomly, and I was chilling with my baby, and they were like, "Yo, we're in Wilkes-Barre filming a video," and I was like, "That's what's up."
Yeah.
I didn't really expect. They're like, "It's like, can you come do the part?" And it's like a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Fuck it, yeah, I'll come up there." So me and my little man hop in the whip, go drive up there, see like my cousin, some family up there, and then we went to an abandoned church.
Wait, so did they hit you up day of?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I swear to God.
That's a far drive too.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's
husky
a
drive.
4-hour drive.
There was no plan. Hey, we're here doing the video that you did the vocals for.
Maybe
you want to come down?
Maybe I'll give them the credit and say maybe night before,
Okay.
just in case I'm forgetting.
That's still weird.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, can you normally you plan it for like 3 months in advance.
Yeah, of course,
Get
like-
like plane tickets or Uber. You know
But
what
wait,
I'm
you
saying?
did the vocals how
Yeah.
far in advance?
Like I did those like mad long ago.
And they just decided like, yo, we want you in the video.
Yeah, I guess the people who were doing the video were like, if he's around, why isn't he in the video? Like it just doesn't make
true.
sense. And I was like, oh yeah, that does make sense. So I
Dude,
just
so sick.
hopped up in there and took the ride. But it was cool because I got to take my little man up to the mountains of Poconos, and
That's
got
awesome.
to see a lot of really cool shit that he doesn't see in the city.
Yeah,
Like it was the changing of the leaves, so everything was like
great.
orange and yellow and shit.
Yeah.
He was like, trees. I was like, I know, dude.
Oh my
Can you
goodness.
believe it?
Beautiful.
It's like what's green?
It's crazy.
These aren't buildings everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
So a band name I'm
store.
still struggling. I had to say Sanguisugabogg.
Yeah, there it is.
That they just dropped a new record like this week and it's fucking sick.
It is fucked up.
And then,
It's a good
anyways, if you're listening, watching, yeah, we are talking about that band. Aaron, your part is fucking sick, dude.
Thanks.
It's great. And that band, so it happened twice actually. Sometimes the universe just throws things at you, and you kind of have to watch it or listen. That band was one of them because I was listening to Tsunami for a while because they were just here.
Yeah.
And when their music stops on Spotify, they come on every time. So it kept coming on. And then with you guys, I'll be jamming you guys constantly. Then it stops. They come on. I was like, the universe is telling me something.
Shout out the algorithm, low key.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
You're
I wish,
sick.
I'm not gonna lie though. I wish it was Putrid Stew though.
Yo, Putrid Stew goes crazy.
So the drummer writes, does most of the shit. I mean, I know for Sanguisugabogg in the beginning, I'm sure the other dudes now obviously help out and stuff, but
Yeah.
Putrid Stew, he does like a bunch of bands, and a lot of them will be like, he has this like, I forget what it's called, like, he's like literally 15 bands.
Murder Man.
Murder Man is sick.
It's the sickest
Wait,
thing.
what?
He's a band
Yeah,
called
so
Skag,
sick.
which is like
forgot about
insanely like, it's like disgusting D beat.
Yeah,
But Putrid Stew is my favorite. And it's Putrid STU, and it's literally like I don't want to call
It's not porno.
It's not Pornogrind, but it's Goregrind. But it's like,
Goregrind, yeah.
but it's like, that's my shit personally. Like growing
Pornogrind?
up. Well, Goregrind, Pornogrind, like brutal death metal and stuff.
Dude, I haven't heard Pornogrind in a long time.
Yeah, but the
phrase.
reason I'm picky with it too. Like, I mean, it's like the line between like goofy corn, like very like this shit.
is.
I mean,
okay.
it's
Dude, it goes hard,
if you put
honestly.
on the one, if you type in Putrid Stew, type in Putrid Stew real quick. This specific, I mean, he has on his Bandcamp, he has actually a discography thing. If you just like do a general search of it, the record comes up. It's also actually, you know what? His drum videos. I don't know if you love drum cams. His drum cams.
course.
Yeah, dude, just put on that one right there. This shit is so.
Okay.
But like,
I love a good slow blast.
but it's like
Same.
like the
Machine gun
vocals.
shit.
Oh.
Gurgle vocals, like that's
Oh,
my
yeah.
shit.
The toilet bowl.
Toilet bowl vocals. Start the song off with like a bong hit, but like he's probably my favorite current drummer for sure.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Cody, right?
Cody, yeah, Cody
Cody.
Davidson. He's the shit. And like thing is also like because I'm for sure a picky death metal person, and I'm like
feel you.
definitely like a hate. I'm definitely a hater, but
feel you.
I like.
He's always hating.
I'm always
Yeah.
I'm definitely a hater, but it's out of love.
Of course,
you know.
yeah.
But
I get it.
I saw Sanguisugabogg and they were fucking sick, and then I talked to him after,
Mm-hmm.
and I knew he knew what was up, but like talking to him and like, it's very rare you can meet somebody that can talk to you like, yo, like you like, do you remember like the Discord record from this year, and like talking about like really like kind of like I don't know like deeper weirder bands or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
nice.
He was on MySpace.
Yeah, Romper Prop and shit like
Yo.
It's on MySpace? Holy moly.
that. Yeah.
That's sick. Well, today we got 80% of Jesus Peace.
Yep.
What up?
Good to see you guys, man. Holy moly.
Thank you for having us.
Yo, hey.
They are, if you don't know their music, they're extreme Pornogrind from from Philly.
From Poconos.
Yeah, Pocono porno grind.
Can we do a quick intro?
Yeah, most def. Yeah, what's up? I'm Aaron Hurd from Jesus Peace, and this is other people from Jesus.
Okay. I'm like, this is a podcast or bro?
Wait, is this live?
I don't know what kind of intro I'm supposed to
Oh,
do.
yeah. Name? Yeah, you're
Oh
done.
yeah, we're Jesus Peace, yo.
Wait, is this
From
live?
Pennsylvania.
You're done.
No.
No.
It's not live.
Fuck no, dude.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, oh my god.
No way.
Like, is that Twitch stream thing?
Do you bleep out all the curse words? Like, you'll say fuck. It's like,
No.
no.
Introduce yourself, John.
I'm John. I play guitar.
Hey, I'm Alex. I'm filling in on bass.
Hey.
I'm David. I play guitar.
And I love Pornogrind. Dude, what are some other Pornogrind bands? I haven't heard that genre name in a long
Dude,
time.
I don't. That's the funny side of it. Goregrind is sick.
Of course.
Pornogrind, that's a joke. I mean, there's like it's like literally funny and bad.
Oh, dude.
Bro, it's on
It's
Catatonic Youths, bro.
Okay, so it's on the wiki. Is there like a list of bands?
I'm sure.
Let me just
Goregrind
look
is
up
the
Pornogrind.
Controversy. It's bullshit. A lot of it's like bullshit, but it's
Ball,
nuts.
right there. Notable bands.
Dude,
Cock and ball torture.
oh, dude,
The only
no, what was the band that played Obscene Extreme?
Zero
Where
Tolerance.
they have
Okay.
The Viking guy?
the music video is literally them in a guy's gut, and they're prepping his shit. What was dude? Guttalax. Guttalax. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, Cock and Ball Torture.
Dude,
Duh.
Cock and Ball Torture is amazing.
They are legendary,
They have
dude.
go
they have
hard.
legitimate riffs.
I mean, dude, they're.
It's serious.
Googling cock and ball.
Hey, don't pull up any pictures, dude. Do not even. Do not go on
man,
any
Safe
Yeah.
search is off, baby.
Turn it off, dude.
Fucking
Yes.
raw.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Where are they from?
Oh,
To Europe, duh.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
but like
too.
what part?
Eastern Europe, duh.
Are they? What's it say?
Oh, German. Okay.
do you
German?
have a tissue?
Wow. Okay. Well, that's sick.
Dude, the thing,
John, you
it's
got tissue.
I was saying like there's such like
all original members.
there's such a fine line though where it's like sick music but like really annoying like gimmicks and like obviously like horrible shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know. That's a whole other podcast though. I guess you could do a
Of course.
Oh.
Well, I'm
need this?
all right. There's
You
their
just
shit
do.
flying.
But if Cody,
Thanks.
What are you doing over there, dude?
Nothing, dude. Don't. I coughed a little bit. Some shit shot up on my shoulder. It was crazy. So.
The first track on Oh Pussy is good.
What is? Oh, that's a. Oh, it's a. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, give us a good 5 seconds.
Dude, this track?
this shit's crazy, yeah.
Oh.
Ready? And it goes into a blast.
Oh, this is sick. That tempo blast. There's something about that tempo blast. In that
Yeah.
part.
Dude, yeah. The alternating
It's
like
a sweet spot.
Yeah.
You can get out of
Can
it
you drum?
to so many other.
I can
Yeah,
pretend really well.
Same.
Yeah, I kill it at air drumming.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But he can drum a little bit.
I
He's
can
more
like
drum.
I can hold down a beat. I couldn't play a set,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean. But like
Same.
it's like I can hear something. I can be like, okay, do like a thing or whatever, like a D
Yeah.
beat. Like, and we always me and Lou always talk about like D beats versus like fake and real D beats, where it's like
Yeah.
there's like but then there's like it's like have the the bass drum is always going
Oh yeah.
like the real kind of like the old school like
Yeah.
versus
Yeah.
like I mean
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
that's not.
Oh, okay.
Shit, yeah,
It's
that,
very distinct.
that real deal D beat.
It is.
That's
Very
the real
distinct.
D beat shit.
Because
Yeah.
and you ask a drummer, it's like, yo, can you play D beat? And it's like
Dang. Well, I guess Lou's out, right?
yeah, right.
Lou's out. Dave's in.
That'd be crazy.
Never.
We were talking about that, like if like Lou
fucked up.
broke his leg or some shit, like who would be the next drummer in line in the band?
Like no one.
Dude, Lou's a very important piece to your band because you need a sick drummer, dude.
Oh, I mean,
If you have a sick
Oh,
drummer,
yeah,
I mean, it's
sure.
pretty much done.
yeah.
I mean, he's also sick, but he also has like a very specific way of playing. Like we've had fill-ins before, and well, is Keith? Other than Keith, has anyone else
he
filled
drums
in
for
drums?
Human Mouth now, right?
He did.
There's been some guest drummers, Anaya.
Yeah, I mean, Anaya and a few other
Christine.
people, like in certain like songs, but
Yeah, no.
playing without him, we've played songs and sets without him, and it's like you can play the song, but it's
Sure.
Yeah,
a
it's
stylistically very different
It is.
thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it because like even I mean we wrote our record. It was kind of like this disjointed thing where we had to get other people to help us just to get because me and John don't write. This is a whole. Sorry, I'm ranting real quick, but like me and
Let's go.
John
Let's
write
go.
like I can't write without a drummer. I suck at writing by myself, and
Yeah.
with I just whatever. And Lou lives in New York. We live in Philly. COVID. It was a whole thing.
Sure.
So we had our friend help us out, and he's a very like.
Tyler.
Shout out Tyler Washington, Foreign Hands, Exide. But like, he's a very like I don't want to say traditional, but you think of like a metal drummer. It's
Yeah.
like very like,
But he's-
very like straightforward.
He's also a guitarist,
Yeah.
which really came in handy
Yeah.
with the writing.
But
Nice.
I'm saying stylistically, like
Yeah,
Lou
yeah.
has this like kind of like looseness
I
to
know.
it, whereas like he doesn't have like he doesn't like. I remember, I think it was Only Self, or like live, like you're right, trying not to cough. But like the classic, like you kind of like open up a set or something, it's like that
Oh yeah.
like a dugga or whatever.
Yep.
He like doesn't think like we open up.
He's
a
got
set-
too much style for like a normal metal drummer.
Yeah.
Like he
Yes.
plays with a certain amount of swing to where
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily give off. He's trying too hard. He just has
Yeah.
the swagger when he plays.
A lot of swag.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
he just goes
Shit ton of swag. Like when old heads would be like, "You got boxy," like that. That motherfucker's got boxy coming out of his ears
I mean,
playing
you
drums.
can watch it too. Honestly, a better drum cam set I feel like is Detroit, the HateFiveSix Detroit set, because like that is like newer songs. We didn't practice before this set.
Yeah, we
This
almost
set's
never
awesome.
practice.
Hey Jay,
Yeah.
can you pull it up, please?
It's Detroit. It's the summer of 2022. It's Detroit.
Oh, so it's recent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tied
it was,
down.
Tied
Fest.
Down.
Tie Down Fest. Yeah. Shout out to that fest. That fest is awesome too.
That shit was crazy.
That was like one of the best feeling
was.
sets ever.
Um,
And fests.
I felt like vocally that day, like I felt husky, dog.
Also, if you like,
Husky?
So
What's that
there's a
mean?
drum- there's a
fucking
drum
jacked up.
cam.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
jacked up,
oh,
dude.
that's HateFiveSix drum. There's a drum cam to it. I would just type in Detroit because he doesn't do it by.
Detroit.
Scroll down.
And what's the title?
Is it like 2 more or 3 more up or something? Are you looking for the drum?
Did he
drum?
release it?
Yeah, it's on there. I would take
You
down.
got
I would
sub?
take out Tied Down because he doesn't put. Who's Detroit? drum. Yeah, there we go.
Boom.
There it is.
Oh,
yeah.
there we go.
Look
Let's
at
go.
it.
That and the snare is great on
Get the
this.
kid up here. Lewis, you're not here right now. I love you, baby. Wherever you at in this world.
Yeah.
Oh, there's something about that beat,
That's-
dude.
That snare sounded
Snare is so
in
nuts.
the warehouse.
Saying anger snare, but it sounds dope.
No, way better than that.
What kind of snare is that?
That one he's using is pork pie, but we just
that
got
the pork pie one?
that is
Pork
the,
pie.
No, that's the pork pie.
Is it?
Or maybe not.
It looks
I mean,
clear.
it looks kind of orange because of the lighting. But he got an SJC kit.
No, that's SJC.
Is it?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
pork pie's been sitting at my house for.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, SJC acrylic. Yeah.
Sick, dude.
He got a full clear acrylic kit, and it sounds so.
It does.
So good.
Okay, where did you find this guy?
I mean, he's been our he's been our friend.
Aaron starts laughing.
We scouted him.
Let's hear it.
No,
What?
they found him first.
You found him?
Well, there's no finding. It was just he was a friend. I mean, we were all living in the Lehigh Valley. He was like just a friend.
Local bands.
Yeah, I mean, like we all knew each other or whatever, and then I forget what the catalyst was because we actually didn't like each other.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like I was in like metal and
It was two
metalcore
different
and
scenes,
shit,
yeah.
and he is punk.
Yeah,
like
he's
he
like-
came from punk. Like he never listened to like metalcore, death, nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
But he liked like Devourment. Like legit, he liked very specific, like really heavy shit, you know, and like
Yeah.
Beatdown or whatever, because he liked moshing. He's also
And Slipknot and
It's a
System
competition
of a Down,
between Aaron and him for the best moshers in the band
We're
too.
both sick ass moshers.
Yeah, but Aaron is a hard mosher. Lewis is a
He's a
fluid
style, yeah.
fluid mosher.
A fluid mosher.
Yeah.
Like,
he has grace. He's like a dancer.
I'm gonna get
he's not trying to kill anyone.
Yeah, Lou's got just flat out style in the pit. I love it. But me, I got style, but I'm trying to. I'm not moving around a little bit.
Yeah, he's trying to fuck some people up.
I like spin. I like doing spin kicks.
Yeah.
Are you still in there, dude?
Sometimes, maybe.
I think the last time you moshed was when I was playing with me and John were playing with C.B.T. Pain.
Yeah.
Really?
They were filling with Seas's band. This is hardcore, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
fuck
So
it.
he's in a band called C.B.T. Pain, but he was on tour with his other band Magnitude. So me and John filled in for This Is Hardcore, and Aaron moshed.
Yeah, I came through
Yeah.
with the heat.
It's
The
like
They show the young boys how I get the fuck down.
Man, this is how you fucking do it.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Show them what's up sometimes.
but we hated each other, and then we became friends. We worked at Guitar Center together, and then we became
We all
friends.
did, us three.
Well, it was me and him, and that's how we kind of got tight. And then you guys, you came in,
Yes.
and there was a very small time period where all three of us worked, but then I had to quit because I was touring. And then this was way before G's Piece. Well, not way. I mean, what? 3 years, 2 years, and then that's how there was no finding. We're all friends.
Yeah.
And I knew him from it was all like me. It was me and Lou, and then we just kind of all went like, it all kind of came together.
You're like psycho energy brains is like hive mind,
Kinda,
dude, and then
yeah.
Jesus Piece is born.
Yeah, it was born out of the ashes.
I still remember the first practice.
Yo,
I
we
was
all
like,
drove up.
hey, who are you guys?
Like we had all kind of crossed paths over the years. You know what I mean? Like just playing in little metal bands in Pennsylvania, Eastern Pennsylvania, and going to shows in Jersey. Wilkes-Barre, Philadelphia, but we never really let's all be buddies. You know what I mean?
I mean, I was trying to jam
Yeah.
with him with John forever, but it never like happened. Like, I mean, we're only 2 years apart, but difference between a 20-year-old and an 18-year-old, and like I feel like it's like high school versus out versus like whatever. And he was. I mean, I don't want to speak on behalf of you, but I feel like our music tastes were pretty different at the time.
I'll say different. I mean, we just had our own things going. Like, I had like a couple bands going at the time, and like I don't know. We just had to find it.
We tried to jam
we tried, but like when this
were you
happened,
jamming? Like what were you jamming?
I was like more metalcore into then actually a band that he was in, and it was like
Yeah.
grind, like heavy grind, power violence kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But we just.
I'm
like,
saying
was playing
before
bass.
that, way before.
Oh yeah.
Nothing, right?
Well, I mean that
I'm,
was
I'm,
before.
I'm saying when
No
we
band
tried
with
to.
him.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm talking like
Oh yeah, when we just like hit the practice space and like try to like write some riffs
yeah.
together. Yeah.
But I don't know.
When the timing was right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Timing's a big thing, dude.
It
It's
is.
weird.
Yeah.
It really was.
It's like he will be like, oh no, I hate you, and then like a few years later, I will be in a band together.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean,
Sounds
it was
weird.
just like so many talented people in that general area, but nobody was doing anything. all of our friends were good at instruments, but nothing was happening. It was kind of sad to see.
Yeah, Philly, like what? I mean, like the hardcore scene out there is popping. Dude. Like, you guys are pissed.
Oh yeah.
And what are you guys drinking? Like what? Like, what's in the water? Dirt?
No,
you guys
no.
just fucking
It's just-
pissed?
That's just the East Coast, though.
Actually,
East Coast shit's always been aggressive, man. And whether it be like the death metal coming out of New York or out of our area, it's always been like its own touch of aggressive. You can always kind of like tell when a death metal band is from Long Island or like from New York. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, we're Mortician from Long Island.
Mortician is from there, huh?
oh, that's a great
Long
photo.
Island, yeah.
I've been hearing that name pop up the past 2 months constantly.
What a great
Mortician.
photo.
Yeah.
Me and Lou just saw them a little bit ago.
Yeah.
How was it?
They're still awesome.
Gosh.
Live drummer. It sounds great.
Are they a 3-piece?
They're a 2-piece, but they just added a drummer, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I think they're a 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, they
Oh,
have like
really?
a rhythm and yeah, they had a full band. Sounded awesome.
Yeah, Will's a
Hard.
legend.
Hard.
Yeah.
I keep hearing about that name, that the band and Will. I've been hearing about it in the past few months.
All right, I got a question for you. What kind of what metal were you into when you were like 18, 19, 20? Like, what were you jamming,
Yeah. What were you up to?
extreme music wise?
You know how like you have a period where you find something, but you're gonna jam it for 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, once really condensed. Went Korn, Slipknot, into Fear Factory, Cannibal. That was spanned like a couple years, and then like when you found Skinless, and that was pretty much it.
Skinless, yeah.
Skinless opened up a big door.
Yeah.
Like I heard like Progression Towards Evil, and that's just opened up. All you add in like the groove aspect to death metal, then you found Eternal Suffering, and then Wormed. I was like
Wormed is the
Wormed
shit.
is sick, yeah.
Wormed is the shit.
The drummer in that band is a
Yeah, rest in
monster.
peace.
Oh, R.I.P.
Yeah, I mean a beast, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, just really like a old school like death metal nerd. I mean, I say was it 8?
You like Pestilence?
I haven't heard much of them. No.
Pestilence, I feel like that's more like, it's not brutal. It's not like heavy. It's like more, it's thrash.
Yeah,
almost,
it
you
is
know
more
what I mean?
thrashy, but it go hard.
You remember MP3.com?
What is it?
MP3.com.
Everything.com. Yeah.
I don't know.
And that was like, dude, like you could just go down like the rabbit hole of, like metal bands. That's how I found.
He's just all doing shit over
The
there.
dude who the vocalist on Consuming Impulse on Pestilence
Yeah.
is the same. He's the Asphyx vocalist. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
Dude, yeah, shit is
I do not remember that logo. That's not the logo. I don't
Limewire.
Oh, Limewire.
Limewire
this
is
was
what-
my gateway.
Lime-
right here.
yeah, definitely.
Do not download porn from Limewire. You are fucked.
Yeah.
No. You download a song.
Rocks on
You download a
computers.
song and
It's
it's like,
just Soulja Boy.
my name is Bill Clinton and I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Oh yeah, you would download like audio bites, huh?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I downloaded the Pantera 1991 Soviet concert or whatever. Like when they were trying to like when it was right before they like. I think it was maybe 1990, but it was Pantera and the Soviet Union. It's literally. I downloaded it. I remember I watched that shit. The Cowboys from Hell. Yeah, that shit,
yeah,
bro.
it's legendary.
The Cowboys from Hell video. I watched that. I can't tell you how many times because I thought Dimebag is like.
Jesus,
The hardest fucking
That's so
thing.
many. Look, all those
I know.
fucking people.
Dude, and there's like crazy. They cut between like the cops like trying to like like the subway and the cops are like hitting people and shit. Dude, it's so sick. I downloaded this concert like on Limewire and I was psyched. I watched that shit
I
so
wonder
many
how-
times.
I know Sherwin's been at those recent fests where they've been playing. They sound good.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Pantera is
From the
fucking killing it
videos.
right now, man. Phil sounds amazing.
This is such a great addition to a podcast, is having like
A guy just Google everything.
watch videos and shit.
Well, dudes, I mean, I'm stoked you guys are here. Apparently, you guys almost didn't make it.
Oh, yeah.
Our van was stolen yesterday.
Someone stole our fucking van, yo. What?
Were you sleeping or what? I mean,
Yeah, we
We
were
were.
sleeping.
It must have been in a span of like 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah, we weren't
Just
sleeping that
happened.
long.
that's it.
We pulled up to the crib at 2:30
Yeah.
and we woke up at 8:30.
Yeah, I woke up at 8:30, went outside. I was like, oh shit, someone took the van, I guess. Maybe Dave got the oil changed. I was like, and Dave was sleeping. I was like, bro, did you move the van? He was like, no, why? I'm like, let me just go double check. Maybe like, I'm like still waking up. And yeah, it was not there.
Check the air tags. It was 8
Yeah,
minutes
luckily
away.
we have some trackers in that van, so we were able to find it pretty quickly. But that would have been the swift end to this tour.
Maybe
That's your biggest fear.
shit,
is,
I'll
man.
tell you.
Especially this tour.
We've never had it happen to us. We're really good about it. And the one day we didn't put our trailer locks on, boom,
They got it.
got our asses.
They must have been following us, I swear.
They
That's-
must have been.
That's
Either
my
way,
theory, is that they followed us from the venue. Who
Bastards.
knows?
I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
People are desperate out there, dude. I mean,
Fair.
I never know who's watching.
If you're listening, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Okay, so you had air tags in the van, and then you look, okay, it's 8 minutes away, and then what happens?
We literally pulled up and it was
rushed to get
parked.
dressed, and we took an Uber there. And it was parked very nicely, like on the side of a curb,
they
like
parked
in
it
the
very
neighborhood.
nicely.
Yep.
Why?
And we,
There's two. What's up?
No, I was gonna let you go with that one.
There's two theories. One was an air tag when it's not yours. They like if you have an iPhone, it says an air tag's following you, so they got
Or what
spooked.
too.
Or I said something on Twitter asking about like a mechanic or whatever, and someone said like, and I was pissed, so I said something else. But like they were like, I guess guys like they'll take they'll steal a car, they'll park it up, wait like a day to see if someone gets it because air tags are a thing now, and then if they don't, they scrap it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, apparently that's like because someone else was saying if I mean who fucking knows, but if you say it to a cop or whatever, like yo, I have an air tag in there, and show them, they can like
That's like a
legally
warrant.
that's a warrant, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
so they can do that.
if they would have taken the van back to wherever they were doing that shit, like, it would have been fucked.
Yeah.
Like, because we would have busted that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we would have found out everything they're doing. So it's actually smart that
I would
they
have
did
bought
that.
a gun down the street.
I had a big ass knife in my bag. I'm gonna keep it really pimp.
Oh my goodness.
I was so hungover and I was not happy about the situation. I'll tell you that, but I just didn't want anybody to get hurt, and nobody did.
Thankfully, I mean, obviously that's a terrible way to start your day, but I mean,
Don't steal from us.
Especially on an off day.
Yeah, I wanted to chill so bad,
You're supposed to go to the
But
gym,
instead-
go to a spa.
Yeah, bro.
we didn't get to chill until 2
Massages.
p.m.
it could have been so much worse.
Yeah, for sure.
It could have
Oh,
been
yeah.
worse.
Yeah, we
I
got really
mean-
lucky.
I mean, shit. Well, obviously, the reason why you're here and you have a abandoned trailer that you just got back. I mean, you're on tour right now with Show Me the Body, which is an incredible band.
Yeah.
You like it?
I've been obsessed with that band
Hell
lately.
yeah.
Dude, banjo?
That's cool.
Dude, I feel like people like either love or hate it.
Love it.
And you know what? It's like we've played shows with them before, and the music's very interesting. But I wouldn't catch myself listening to it live. But their set, I don't know if
Dude,
you're coming
it's the
tonight.
energy, yeah.
Their
Yeah.
set is so sick because I don't know. I told Julian this and stuff, and like Julian's a singer, but like. This is like a nerd thing to say, and I feel like you could understand. Like,
Sure.
the flow of their set is perfect. Like they
Oh, yeah, you
they
definitely
pick the
appreciate it.
right way to kind of like have the dips and waves and have like
Wow.
the energetic songs because they have like more ballady songs and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and the flow is perfect to like to get the crowd psyched. Then they like kind of like dip it down a little bit, and they come
Nice.
back. It's really good.
It's nicely
That's it.
curated for sure.
Oh, it's really awesome. They're
Yeah,
sick.
Definitely
Also,
most
yeah.
interesting
Also,
band.
yeah. I mean, as people too, they're fucking awesome. I love Harlan. I love Jackie too. They're all
all
sick.
of them all, yeah.
Literally all of them.
Great guys.
So they're overall, it's a sick fucking
Dude,
band.
what's that? Dude, look, Julian, the fader at the bottom right. What is that? He looks
What, the
so
Fantano
funny.
drop, dude?
No, not Fantano. Right, the next to it, he looks. That one is
that
that
him?
Julian
him?
lookalike? Oh, no, it's
That's some other dude.
That looks so weird, bro. It does not look.
Oh,
like
is that him?
No,
That is him.
that is
Oh
him.
my
That's
God.
really funny. He like
Oh,
doesn't
my
look like
goodness.
that anymore. That's really funny.
Well, apparently, I mean, this tour took what 3 years to fucking happen.
Yeah. Kind of.
Well,
No,
no, I mean
no,
they
we got the offer
hit us.
last
We've
year.
always talked to them, but this is our first non rescheduled tour back.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was rescheduled from like the Code Orange.
No,
Show Me the Body. Oh,
no.
it's completely.
This is just
This
a
is
new-
separate
yep.
from the-
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happened
This
at the
is
perfect
just-
time for all these bands, too. Because we're
Straight
all dropping records.
Yeah.
We haven't toured the U.S. in like 4 years.
Timing.
Zulu Records coming out Friday. I think Scowls comes out in like 2 weeks, and ours comes out in like a month and a half.
No,
Yeah.
Zulu one came out today. It's
Oh,
today.
did?
Today? It's on
a good
Friday.
one.
No,
my
he's,
bad,
yeah,
my
it's on
bad.
Friday.
Shit rips.
Yeah, since we're already on the subject, your record comes out May 14th.
April.
April 14th.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm 37. I still don't know my months.
That's okay.
I don't.
That's all right.
So I thought I always go confuse May and April. I always do that. So
My
yeah,
birthday's in May.
beautiful. So April 14th, And this episode will come out on the 10th. So the week
Okay.
of,
Sick.
boom.
Oh, sick.
Good push.
Appreciate you.
Okay, so your band is a perfect example because it happened to me. You only have 2 seconds. You only have 2 seconds to get someone's attention. And I was scrolling my IG. This is how I found you guys.
Yeah.
And you guys just dropped an offering to the night.
Yeah.
And literally, scrolling. I see the reel. I heard the 2 seconds. Boom. I was like, they got to be on the podcast.
Yeah, hell
and
yeah.
Awesome.
D-Beat.
That was it.
Yeah.
D-Beat.
That's the
That's-
DV. That's the drum beat.
That's it. That's
the
it.
beat.
And the thing is, we didn't want to do a normal whatever. And when we were recording it or when we were writing or whatever, that we were like, let's do a D beat that's literally too fast.
Yeah.
And that's what. So it's literally like he's doing the fast bass on it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, you have a badass drummer, so you gotta fucking
Gotta do it.
Utilize
Fucking
it. You know. Yeah, the singles you've been dropping. You have 3 so far. I mean, people are jamming it.
Hope so.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Put a lot of work on this record.
Yeah. It's been
You could tell because I mean, your last record came out in 2018. What there is like a 5-year span.
Yeah, there was a big break.
What were you guys doing for 5 years?
You know, all kinds of shit.
Yep.
I like to not go back.
Yeah. Right.
yeah.
For a little bit, I was playing bass with nothing, and I was going back and forth between the two, touring.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the times there'd be a lot of scheduling issues, and then on top of that, you know, quarantine, and then I had a fucking baby,
Of course.
which is awesome. Shout out to my kid,
Beautiful.
Leo.
Leo,
Happy
sickest
birthday.
dude ever.
Yeah.
So there was just a lot of shit happening,
Life.
you know,
Yes.
life nonetheless.
Yeah. I mean, me and Dave, like, we didn't really have much time to write together. And we were, like, in between spaces, too, practice spaces.
Yeah. I'll be honest
So
with
we
you.
had to-
I was just insanely depressed
Oh, yeah.
for quarantine and
I
stuff.
mean, it sucked.
Like a little bit before
We were
that.
not feeling it. We had major writer's block, and we were just like,
Really?
fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because we didn't, I don't know. We just didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, it's like there's so much to talk about, so I don't want to get too deep into it. But it's like
Go deep into it. Come on.
specifically with music though. Like for me, like in us and during quarantine, like for our music, like you know, you can make comparisons for fans of whatever. But ultimately, when I try and write, I don't have like like I listen to this band, so I want to do this, or I like want to worship this type of sound or whatever.
Sure.
So that makes it harder to write. You know what I mean? And both of us like were like, what's our we were literally, I remember being in my
what's the
bedroom,
vibe?
being in my bedroom, and be like, what's the vibe for our next record? Because we didn't want to do Only Self again.
Yeah.
And so that on top of the quarantine, on top of like, you know, other stuff outside of the band and within the band, honestly, like it was so tough. So yeah, I mean, it was just like for like 2 years, we literally maybe wrote like 4 riffs.
What?
Yeah, as a band, and then like I forget where we were, but me and John kind of like, you know, he was still nothing. Lewis was living in New York and still lives in New York, but we were kind of just like separated, and like me and John were like, we kind of like had this like. What? Like,
yeah, like you would show me something and be like, I don't know. I'd show you something, you're like, I don't know. But for us, I feel like it takes like that one riff to be like, this is the new direction.
I'm talking about like we
Yeah.
had this kind of like day. I don't know. It wasn't some movie thing where it was just like one day we were like, we have to do a record.
We need to do it.
We need to do it.
Yeah, we decided that we need to write it.
Us two, we were like, we
Yeah.
need to write a
Stop
record,
waiting.
and like this is it. Like we need to do this for us.
Yeah.
And then if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we just need to feel that through. Like,
Yeah.
talking, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what 5 years looks like. Well, I mean, it
went by fast.
Well, I would say
They did
more
go by
like
insanely
three years because we wrote it so long ago.
Sure.
I'm already ready to write another record.
Let's
honestly.
go, please.
That's a really good sign to know when if you're done like writing something and then the record's not even out yet, you're already thinking about the next one. That's usually like a good sign that you're doing something right. Even if the record, you know, flopped, we have a history with flop records. But if you do something right with your band, and we talked about timing, you know, like if it keeps you thinking about the next one, you did something right.
Right.
You know.
Well, I know. Yeah, with you guys, I feel like, you know, you like the record you guys are coming out with. It's like it's like I feel like you guys are going to do a different thing. You went with like Taylor and stuff like that, and it's like
Yeah.
Yo,
seems like
solid
it's,
move.
Yeah, seems like it's like
great.
it's like a heavier kind of like more like raw vibe
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So that's sick. I don't know for timing and like kind of
course.
different and like different stuff or whatever. I don't
Dude,
know.
totally. Taylor did a great job. You know, he's the first producer in years, maybe even almost 2 decades that I actually trust.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so much bullshit in that world, the whole like producer world, and it's nice to have someone I just no bullshit and just trust.
Yeah.
Not
Thank
for
God
nothing.
he was a very refreshing is the word.
Yeah.
You know.
You feel
I
good
bet.
about
I
it?
hear a lot of good things about him.
Feel good about the whole experience?
Yeah, great.
Hell yeah.
You know, again, it's not even out yet. Ours comes out in March, and I'm already thinking about the next one.
I heard the first
Oh,
single
yeah.
that dropped, and I was like, they're fucking doing it.
Uh-oh.
And there's talk, and I feel like there's like renewed talk for like a lot of like, because it's like I'm 31, and like I mean I remember I saw you guys when I was 14, and
Yeah,
like
dude.
it's like a there's like
wow.
It's in the foundation.
you know what I mean,
for sure.
foundational stuff, but
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of younger kids to me now are like they heard like the new singles and stuff because it's more kind of like Taylor's in that world, and like
Yeah.
it's a little more of a raw vibe and stuff. That's
I think
Taylor Young, shout out.
I think our music needs a little bit of that raw, and I think a lot of that gets lost with a lot of producers nowadays. Everything's too squeaky. Too
It's
sassy.
tough.
Randy's
It's
never
tough
do
to
that.
find that. I think you guys what you did with the new record, because the past 3 singles I heard, I think it sounds great.
Yeah.
dude. Shout out
Sounds
Randy,
amazing,
bro.
bro. Randy-
LaBeouf.
Captured us
Our
perfectly.
actually our record was the last record done in Machine Shop.
Yeah.
The last one.
Yeah.
Before it
Oh.
flooded, the Great Flood.
The Great Flood.
2021.
Because they all moved. I know Putney moved out before, but the whole studio was still there.
I
But
was the first person to record vocals up there.
Really,
In the cabin.
in a cabin.
Yeah, me and Randy locked ourselves away for like a week and just did vocals up there. I made a bunch of biscuits and gravy and shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, me and Randy straight up just kicked back and just relaxed and wrote the record, and it was awesome.
So did you guys already track the music first, and then you went in the
then I
cabin?
went.
That's the cool. That's an interesting way to do it.
Well, it
Well,
was just him, actually.
my kid
We
and
had to
stuff,
wait
you know.
until.
oh, whoa.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
I didn't bring him up, but I didn't want to have to take away time if I didn't need to yet. So I left it in their hands to take care of the music.
But it was also one of those things where we talked about a flood. Originally, we had like the classic month blocked out for like do that whole thing, but the studio got flooded, and it was a whole thing. So it was like we did like a week on, week off, week on, week off, and we had to push it back because the studio was like the bottom. Because you guys recorded, you guys were there, right?
Been there.
Yeah, like the bottom. There's like a bottom thing, and that was just totally
It's like 3 feet of water.
destroyed.
Yeah, it was gone.
So there was one control room the whole, you know what I mean, rather than like the 2 or 3 that they usually have, because they do more than one. Yeah, so we had to do this whole split up thing.
It was hell, but also kind of worked out for us because Dave is the type that he could have lasted the whole month, but like for me and Lou, I think we would have went crazy.
Yeah.
We just need to be like stimulated all the time, and like
Sure.
I was like in that day, like we did guitars for like a week straight or something. I was about to lose my mind. Like I needed to like leave that studio and like do something else.
It's
so.
dark in there. There's like not a lot of natural
Yeah.
light in there.
Oh yeah.
Almost none, dude.
Andy did our first record. He's a legend too.
Andy.
He was in Weekend
Big shout out to
Nachos.
Andy.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Weekend Nachos.
Yeah, Weekend Nachos goes hard.
You probably fuck with Weekend Nachos if you ever heard of him before.
No.
Yo, listen to Weekend Nachos, man.
Very sick.
Weekend Nachos, yeah.
Wait, so this is a band or a group?
It's a
No,
band.
it's a
Yeah.
band.
It's a band.
Yeah.
Weekend Nachos.
They have like they're like usually like power violence, power grindy, but like
Oh, they're like okay.
but they have a song that the Bleed EP.
Yeah.
You would fuck with
Oh.
Bleed EP.
Yeah.
Bleed EP is crazy.
Yeah,
That's
it's 2 tracks, 15 minutes long.
Dude, that was one of the heaviest records I've ever bought. And I just got it because I was like, oh, I love Weekend Nachos.
Yeah, dude.
And I put it on
That
and I was
shit,
like,
bro.
what, dude?
I'm about to listen to that today.
Yeah,
later.
we need to.
That shit is
Yeah, it
nuts.
was mad doing
Is it weekend like the weekend, or is it weekend like your week?
No, weekend, like the weekend.
Like you're
I don't
having,
know where they got the
you're
name
having a
from.
good time on the weekend.
Weekend, okay. Weekend nachos.
Eating some
Bleed.
nachos.
People used to hate on that name.
Yeah,
so
I hated it.
Yeah.
They put out a 7-inch like in the shape of a nacho back in the day.
No.
And I used to always try to find it on like Discogs and shit, but I could never get my hands on it.
Oh.
Yes.
And this is not what they normally sound like. That's
Not
why
at
it's so
all.
sick. It's just 2 songs of this. But this song, it's 6 minutes of just this. And
That's
there's
it. That's a sick riff.
That's all you need, though.
That's a sick riff.
It's hard as shit.
man.
When the vocals finally kick in,
Yeah, he has crazy vocals.
it makes me feel like I'm on top of like
Yeah. I feel strong.
straight up.
Oh my god, I'm ready,
Dude, that's why I
I'm ready
like
to
this
mosh.
music. Whenever it like makes me feel like, it gives me this like animalistic feeling.
Yeah.
When a song is finally like,
And then towards the end, they start going,
Dun, dun, dun,
yeah.
dun, dun,
And so it's
yeah.
like this single note, then at the end, it's like,
They just chug it out.
Like that. Like, you just want to like.
I wonder, they must have played this live, right?
I don't know. I can ask Andy.
I'm sure there's videos.
I'm trying to think if I ever seen
that
him
would
play
be
it live.
crazy.
So where is this band from?
Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
But
pretty
they broke up a while ago.
He's-
It's. I mean, Harm's Way members were in it, and then the singer now does Spine.
Spine's sick too.
Yeah.
Is he in Spawn now?
Yeah.
Spine
The
is
the
sick.
the singer
Spine's
is
awesome.
the drummer for Spine.
Spine's crazy,
Oh, the drummer.
That's just straight
Spine.
up. That's like old
Where
school
is-
hardcore.
but just loud blast beats too though.
A lot of blast beats.
Yeah.
I like blasting.
Fuck yeah,
Fine.
a
man.
lot of that.
I love blast beats.
Okay, so you guys recorded the new record. Whose idea was it to have like the separate tracking where it's like, okay, we're gonna do like the classic month or week on, week off, record the music, and then we're gonna send Aaron off on.
It's just
it
kind
happened.
of how it goes all the time.
Normally, Randy wanted to do the vocals throughout because so his vocals wouldn't get fucked up.
Yeah.
But we just had to do it that way.
Yeah.
But we did this is the first time we tracked the drums last.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Scratch
Right.
tracks.
Oh, yeah. We
Yeah.
pre-pro'd with program drums.
Yeah.
And then Lou went back and like did his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, he's so good at digital, like to program it,
Yeah.
that we pretty much like not rewrote, but like we tracked the record. We'd like spent a week going through riff by riff, every single one, and then he programmed it and
To
it
save
sound-
time.
And to save time, it just
Yeah.
sounded real as shit, which is nuts.
Yeah, it was
And
awesome.
then we recorded because the whole thing is, and that's why also vocals we wanted to sprinkle in because to Randy, and this is so true. It's like doing drums last. Think about like. Okay, you know do the drums first, then you're like, but wait, that fit like a vocal could be really cool in that part, but there's a fill there.
Yeah.
You can't take it out.
No, you're not gonna re-record it. It's take up too much time.
And doing it that way, I was like, that is so true. But you need someone who's good at like programming drums, otherwise
Yeah,
it'd be
yeah.
hard as shit.
Yeah, you need to be fucking sick at that.
But
Yeah, he was doing
yeah,
it.
he was
other
like,
ways,
yo,
it was
can you change
fucked
this
up.
fill? He was like,
Yeah. I was watching it the one time and I was like,
My eyes, it hurts my eyes.
yeah, it's like changing the velocities, and it's like wait, there's a swing on this.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so
He's really good. He kills it.
He's nuts.
How did you like that experience, Aaron?
what, going up there?
Yeah, going up to the
To
cabin.
be honest, the experience itself was beautiful. It's like out there in the middle of fucking nowhere, like North Pennsylvania, like New Jersey
Okay.
area up there. And it was deer out there every morning and shit.
Oh,
It
dude.
was like chilling. I really needed that, a lot going on.
Yeah.
But getting back into the studio after so long was like insanely anxiety inducing. Like I almost never get anxiety when it comes to vocals and what we do as a band, but for some reason coming back, I was definitely like a little weirded out by it. So I mean, it took me a little bit of time to just relax and get the flow of things going, and once that happened, it was off to the races, And I tried a new technique. I was recording sitting down. That was fucking weird.
Was that
I
a
wish I
Randy
was there
thing?
for that.
No, Dylan from Full of Hell told me to do that shit.
I mean, if there's anyone to trust about vocals,
Yeah, exactly.
bro, that dude.
I was like, I'm sitting down, players. Say less.
Yeah,
So I did that, and it allowed me to relax so much and get the sounds that I was looking for, and the sounds that I felt like the song really called for. Because, I'd like to keep things like a low range to mid range, but I've had the range to do more, and I just for some reason never did it with this band. So a lot of the parts I heard, I was like, I guess now's the time.
Now's the time, dude.
Isn't there a story about like you read like a comment or something
Oh
that was
yeah,
like
some
he's got
fucking
no range?
some bitch ass
Like,
reporter.
fuck
he wrote us this beautiful review. I was like, yeah, and he's like, well, I mean, the singer doesn't really have any range, though. I was like,
Oh, I just added a fucking.
I'm not.
who the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie. You explored range on the record, but live though, I like what you're doing,
I'll be
dude.
fucking around live.
Dude, at the end of Conjure Live, you're like, yeah. I was like, oh yeah.
We always fuck around and switch up songs when we play live. So
Yeah.
sometimes like a normal ass like punk or like hardcore sounding song, it just is very death metal out of nowhere.
Or vice versa.
Yeah,
like a groove
like-
part, we turn into like a faster part.
DB out of
I gotta
nowhere.
get that guttural mic though.
Yo, we've been trying to
What's
put
that?
Dave on third mic so he can do gutturals over all the slams.
Dude, come
We'd
on.
be fucking off. That's what I said. I'm in. This sounds like a great idea.
Get a quick break in there.
Can you imagine like the stage
yeah.
plot like guttural mic?
Do the guttural mic.
Dude, you were talking. We need the headset mics.
Oh yeah, the Britney
Yo.
Spears.
Yeah, because he does backups or whatever, and like it's sometimes like people will be diving, will be getting crazy or whatever, and like we just started doing like wireless guitar stuff, like wireless guitar. So like just like move around and just do like headset mics while like Aaron is singing and we're just like doing our parts,
Can we get him one, please?
or funny mosh calls while we're just walking around. That would be mad funny.
Honestly, like you guys can't even have mic stands because I mean, looking from your stage shows, they always get knocked over.
Always, yeah.
Dude, especially this one's been the
It's
worst.
been a
with that
problem.
shit.
Yeah.
They're for show most of the time. I feel like
What year is this?
2017 maybe.
What venue is this?
This is the Electric Factory in Philadelphia.
Whoa.
Franklin Music Hall.
Also, they changed the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
Damn.
shows are fucking nuts, dude.
Short hair, bro.
Damn. Dope. No beard.
No, looks
Whoa.
shaved 10 years off.
Damn, Sass, you look different.
Was there a year Xavier filled in for you guys?
Not this is hardcore.
No, that was
Yo,
Peter.
Peter.
That was the Show Me the Body
Yo,
show.
shout out Peter Rono real
Peter.
quick. That's my fucking man. He sings for that band Kalnashi. That's my fucking
nice.
dog. He was not on time for anything,
No,
dog.
no one ever.
No
is.
one is
No
on
one
time for
ever
I
this.
is.
can't even like.
Every time I
course.
go, I'll let you do it. Just be on time. It was like, I got it. That's not true.
Dude,
Never
Kayla in
happened.
Atlanta.
Wow.
Yo.
Shout out to Kayla though.
Look at Dom.
Oh, this is chaos.
There's so many people in this video that like we could like go
There-
on about their
there's X.
bands and like who they are forever, and they're all sick. Dom Pabon, Simulacra.
Yeah.
You would fuck with Simulacra.
Simulacra's
Did the
crazy.
artwork for
Hard death
himself.
metal hardcore.
Oh, I like. Those two words
Honestly,
combined.
Days Records.
Yeah, Dave. Everything on Dave.
DAZE.
Yeah, Louis,
Yeah.
get down.
What was the band you just said?
Simulacra. Simulakra.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the
K.
with a K.
Okay, you guys need
book,
like the
isn't
Britney
it?
Spears headsets for sure.
Yo,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm saying.
will
Yeah.
That'd
actually
be
be
sick.
They got-
super
they-
down to get him one of those headsets. That'd be hilarious. He hasn't talked
You guys
much.
did that?
He's one of the funniest people I've ever met in my fucking life, straight up.
What?
Say us,
If-
bro. You're
if
The
he-
funny.
person that hasn't said anything though.
Yeah,
I
this
know.
is crazy.
Yeah, no, the singer of this band, like talking about old school, like Internal Bleed, like all these guys like love Internal Bleeding,
Yeah.
like not Condemned. What's the Dehumanized, like
Yeah,
New York,
yeah,
like
yeah.
New York death metal, like that's their shit.
And Dom's a scary ass mosh.
Dom
yeah.
is-
Dom is
so-
like mosh prodigy shit.
So Lewis style, Aaron is style, and like and hardness. Dom, he I watched this man dislocate his shoulder, go back in the pit, and mosh with one arm.
Oh my goodness.
He's also the only person who's ever filled in for us on vocals.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. In Texas.
Yeah.
He used to do like merch for us and shit.
Yeah, but Xavier's and Gridiron, that's another like band from
That's
PA that's
Pennsylvania.
going crazy. You would fuck with
Whoa.
Gridiron.
Hell yeah.
Oh my goodness. I have a whole paper now.
Yeah, listen, bro. We'll give you all. First of all, we'll give you a paper, but also I just want to shout out every like dope band.
You should,
Straight
man.
up.
This is where to fucking do it, man.
I filled in for Simulacra for 2 shows, and they were the hardest songs I ever had to learn on
Yeah,
guitar.
it's
Really?
dude. Yeah. I mean, you could talk about it, but like,
Yeah.
because I filled in for another band that we're both kind of in, that Xavier is in, and the riffs he writes are literally like, I don't know how to
Yeah,
explain
Wait,
it.
like
Dude,
the
yeah,
second
he-
you're up on the first fret, you're already on the 11th fret, and the next note.
Yeah, and nothing repeats.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So it was a lot of
It's
brain power.
terrifying.
But it'll be like that, and then it'll just be like dun 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 dun, like hard, you know. So yeah,
It's
but-
great though.
Dude, but that's
Yeah.
the kind of shit these kids from Delaware and Pennsylvania and stuff are pumping out right now. Like,
that's
it's just
psycho.
insane.
There's like
insane
there's a
stuff.
whole like I said that record label. There's also From Within. Like there's a whole there is this like scene of like underground bands that like I feel like people fuck with, but like there's like I don't know, people are like, well, I need more extreme music, I need heavy music, whatever. And it's like there's like this like amalgamation of just like hard music that people like. And if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But like I want people to know because
Yeah,
it's like
straight up.
it's
I mean,
good
still,
shit.
It's still underground. Like,
Yeah.
you know, people need to look for it.
And Dom, low key, has some of the best vocals I've heard recently.
Mhm.
From
Really?
anybody, yeah. There's like, again, a touch of aggression that's needed in your voice. It can't all be technique for me.
Yeah.
He's got that shit for sure.
Yeah, I mean he's all raw.
fuck yeah.
All raw. And like, I mean, you know, he could tell his story, but like his lyrics too and the things he's like gone through and stuff, it's like real. Like he just, real shit. It's sick. But like
Brezza, one of the best drummers I know.
another
Straight
one.
up.
He's an example of a really great mechanical drummer. You know what I was saying? Like Lewis kind of has that looseness, that style.
Yeah.
Brezza is like
Machine too.
so. Like, I don't know.
In the pocket.
Yeah.
You know what? This explains a lot about your band because you're just surrounded by like the sickest, heaviest shit, and you guys are pretty much forced to be sick. You know, it does a lot, dude. If you're surrounded by great bands, which we were, I mean, back in the day,
Hell yeah.
and like it just makes you there's something about it. It just makes you better. You know.
That sounds corny to say, but I guess iron sharpens iron. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Yeah.
I want to be dope with everyone else.
Yeah.
You know?
Straight up.
Dude, totally.
Dope. Keith, one of the dopest
Keys,
moshers ever.
dude, yeah.
Oh.
We almost ate shit.
There's kicks. There's people being punched, and there's hugs.
Yeah.
Eric Wolf,
Yeah, shout out Wolk one time.
old school Eric.
And what's also fucking sick about you guys is you're obviously heavy as fuck. People throw around like the word Beatdown too much, but you guys just have your own sound. I don't know what it is.
We are on record rejecting that name.
Yes.
That label.
Never
Beatdown.
once claimed that we're a Beatdown band.
That word's been around since like I was like a kid. Like
You say
like a child.
Beatdown, I think Bulldoze. You know what I mean?
Bulldoze.
Like, that's the world of Beatdown in that sound. You know, like you can have
I
some
don't hear
slam
it.
parts. That's okay.
Slam. It's more slam.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I would love. That's where we.
I mean,
that's our shit.
quite
Those are the
literally, me
roots.
and Lewis met up at a practice space and said, let's write a song that sounds like Baby Killer.
Oh wow.
know?
that explains a lot.
Like, that was like what we wanted to do, and we just ended up, we are also like hardcore and punk. So that's what happened. But I'm
Yeah.
saying, like, that's where all the syncopated with like the ride bell stuff
Yeah.
and the, you know.
Standard tuning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fenders, Gibsons.
Fender Gibson.
Yeah.
Yeah, boom. Yep.
We
I
always
see
go
it.
back.
I see it. I fucking hear it. You can't fuck with Fender Gibson still, dude. Still, if
Yo,
you
you
fuck,
got something to drink over there, player? Like some sort of flavored beverage.
Oh.
are you talking beer?
Nah,
If also,
yeah.
if
Can we
Let's
get some
water.
can
I'll
we
do
get some
beer.
Heinekens?
and maybe a liquid death, non-gas.
Non-gas
You
stuff.
good?
Because
I'm good.
I'm definitely gonna have some Heineken.
Also, for bands too, I want to shout out just because, like,
shout 'em out,
dude,
They pay
this
you.
man right here, C.B.T Pain,
Cedar Pan.
Magnitude, C.B.T Pain, Magnitude. What do we got?
Moment of
Carbonite,
Truth.
Moment of Truth. You would fuck with Moment of Truth.
Dude, 4
Hell,
bands. This guy.
motherfucker! You talking about heavy
Dude,
shit?
he's filling in for 2 bands on this tour. You know this, right?
Yeah.
He's playing guitar
Really?
and scout,
Yeah.
and he's playing bass for us.
Are you serious?
Back
Yeah.
to fucking back for
I'm trying to-
38 shows.
I'm trying to get
How's your
paid.
neck, dude? You all right, man?
He's
no,
gonna look like
I-
corpse grinder by the end of this shit.
It's catching up to me for sure, physically. But both bands are fun.
Thanks, Zach.
It's 2 different styles, so I get to
Thank
like
you.
Appreciate you.
play some breakdowns with Jesus Peace, but also play some fast punk stuff with Scowl.
I got some disrespect.
Dude, badass.
Yeah, it's fun, and like I'm a guitar player first, so that one like is a little. It's like a different fun for me, because I just.
Aaron, what are you doing over there, dude?
Dropping shit.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, champ.
Low-key, I don't know how to use the lighter trick.
For real?
Thank
Let me
you.
teach you.
Cheers.
I'll teach you right now on the podcast.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I think I always saw you on bass or whatever. I assumed you were a bassist, but he came over to my house one time. Just we were just like gonna, mess around, and he started playing acoustic guitar. I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was playing.
Yeah.
I remember the song too. 'Cause I was trying to impress you in that moment.
Yeah.
I learned how to play Fireflies on guitar with like the capo Fireflies by Owl City. It's just like
Yeah, but either way, it's like
It's
he was
a-
like finger picking. I was like, wait, hold up, that's your vibe?
yeah, it's an electronic song, but
So I just want Dave to like me right now. You know, I'm gonna fucking blow his
Owl
mind.
City.
Yeah,
I got
he
one
did.
shot.
He did.
He did.
He
I'm
did.
in his
Now
room. I
look
have
at him.
one shot to
Yeah.
impress him.
He also learned the whole set like a week before.
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
went out.
course.
But
The
I
entire
mean,
set.
C.B.T Pain is my favorite for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Moment of Truth is like the heavy. I mean, if you want to go on YouTube and type in, Moment of Truth this is what Moment of Truth is doing, but Japanese mosh style too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Hell yeah, baby.
That's
Yeah, we take a
That's
lot
the
of
sp-
influence from that.
yeah. But Moment of Truth is the heavy stuff, but C.B.T Pain is like Clevo, Ringworm, Integrity stuff, and that's my shit. Like that's my favorite kind of hardcore. But
Where's-
this is the man.
Where's Integrity from?
Cleveland.
Cleveland,
Yeah,
yeah.
Clevo hardcore, straight up. That's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Dude, that whole list of bands, like that's my shit.
all good
That's
shit.
my shit.
Dude.
Yeah.
There's so many sick bands out there.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a lot.
There's too many sick bands.
A lot that don't show up on those like Spotify metal band of the week playlists. You know, like there's a
course.
lot of. You just got to do a lot of research and
Do a little digging.
just click people's
Yeah.
like.
Go to the labels.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's dude. You know what? And so Lou, he's really into electronic music and then like all this stuff, and I mean we all are, but you know what I mean, like. In that world of electronic music, the way I find stuff and like he finds stuff is like you go through labels. You go through like you look at a lot of labels and you kind of see what that was. And I feel like that was an old school thing to do back, Earache back in the day and like whatever. And I feel like that's why I mentioned like look up Days Records because I feel like
Yeah, Days goes
yeah,
crazy.
like From Within Records
Okay.
and before that Plead Your Case Records, which is our friend Lennon's old label and stuff. And it's like you can just find like that's such a good way to find like. Because
All of them, yeah.
I feel like for a while there was like this like wasteland of like these bigger labels who would just like kind of like pick guys up and it worked, it didn't. Whereas like these Days From Within, Plead Your Case, there were some other ones, but
Hey Jay.
Scheme Records.
Yeah, Jay, pull up that one.
Scheme.
Hey Jay, pull up Scheme Records, please.
But
It's actually the record. The guy who runs Scheme Records. It's his birthday today. Kyle Nyland. So shout out.
Oh shit!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
But you know what I mean? Like you go to this and you kind of see 7 inches and all this kind of stuff. I don't know Scheme as much as like all my
They're like
watches.
newer, but
Yeah, but like Days Records, it's run by this dude Lumpy, and he was in King 9 and Sanction. If you fuck with them,
If you ever listen to Sanction, do that shit.
Yeah.
Scheme. We got Wreckage.
yeah, Wreckage just put out a LP. They're from Connecticut. They're awesome.
yeah.
Echo
So
Chamber.
Echo Chamber from Germany.
Germany.
so yeah, and like with this dude, like this is more like kind of like straightforward, kind of like what did you say, like 90s, 80s style, kind of
Yeah.
hardcore. Days has a little more of like a metalcore metal thing, and then From Within, our friend Sig, he like does like kind of everything in between. But that's what I'm saying. Like all these labels, like kind of look through that. You know what I mean? I think that's we're getting home. And that weekend in Philadelphia, there's this From Within showcase at this church or whatever.
Oh shit.
So it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing in 5 of those bands.
Yeah,
at that
he's playing
showcase.
5 sets that weekend.
Yeah, like after we get back from the tour and I go immediately back to Philly. No practice, just play the 5 sets.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
dude. Jeez.
I just like to rock. I don't know. Just like to,
You are a talented young man.
Yo,
appreciate
Sanction, mark Sanction down, bro. If you never
Yeah,
listen to that
Sanction.
band,
That
shit is crazy.
That's 08 right there. 08 deathcore,
absolutely.
in a good way.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
very
infringement
Yeah.
of God's plan. That's
The
a
green
fucking
one?
banger
Yeah.
right there. That shit is crazy.
You know what? I've heard the band name around actually.
Mosher's
They
Delight,
hit it
straight
before
up.
the pandemic. They were hitting it real hard.
Yeah,
Yo, that's like tearing your rotator's cuff.
Yeah, 600, and that's on pure noise, but 600, 881, which is like 631. That's like their area code
That's
and
a
stuff.
banger,
But the
yeah.
guitar player, he runs Days.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like all. I mean,
He's
Okay.
also filled in for like an insane amount of.
he was. I
bands.
mean, he was the original member of King 9 and stuff like
He's
that.
like
yeah.
Marauder. Was it?
Yeah, he was played for Marauder for a little bit. Yeah.
It's funny because I was going to ask you guys, because I honestly don't know. It's like, how do you guys, listen to music these days? How do you find new bands? And sure, and you basically just go to the label.
Yeah, just talk to our friends, go to shows. Most importantly,
Yeah.
go see some new bands.
That's one of the very few things good about social media is your friends talking about music or whatever. Honestly, but yeah, Spotify, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, I don't know.
Podcasts.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Podcast.
That's good. Well, I mean, you guys dropped a lot of gems on this one, so I think people watching, listening will definitely appreciate it.
Listen to Eternal Champion and Summerlin's too.
Arthur.
it's like traditional
Arthur.
heavy metal.
Dude,
It's really good. Like
It's sick.
Sumerlin's has like a Ozzy Osbourne vibe, like the first couple records,
Oh, wow.
and they're great,
sick.
incredible musicians. Philly based.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Our friend
Texas,
Arthur plays
yeah.
in them. Texas,
Slash,
Philly.
yeah.
It's
Wasn't Eternal Champions in Texas, Philly?
yeah,
Yeah,
that one.
Eternal
Yeah,
That's
Champions,
Iron
Texas.
Age heads, right?
yeah, but Sumerlin's and Eternal Champion both share the same 2 guitars and bass player.
Oh,
And it-
wait, doesn't the singer Rival Mob sings for Summerlin's now?
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
His
It's
vo-
like
he has a beautiful voice.
incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah, he had a black metal band called Battle Ruins. Was that?
I think DFJ was in. I don't know. Actually.
Well, either way, dude.
But
this,
no, he's
this is lore right here.
Yeah, we're going deep.
Go deep.
Brendan from Sumerlin sang in Magic Circle, and
That's right.
Magic Circle.
21.
but there was
Yeah.
another like 2-song band that he did.
Yeah. Either way,
Yeah.
these
Beautiful
music.
voice.
But then he sung in Rival Mob, one of the greatest hardcore bands ever.
Literally,
Literally ever.
Rival Mob is incredible.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We
Holy
need them
moly.
back. Bring them back.
Well, since you guys have your own sound, I was curious because obviously you're East Coast. I mean, they're definitely jamming like Skinless and hardcore bands and the Barman and Barcores. I get it, but I was like, I was curious when the band started and you're working on anywhere from your 3-song demo to Only Self. Like, what were you guys listening to that was non hardcore or metal? Like we listen to Elvis or like
This Will Destroy You.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about Only Self from there, in between that, the 3-song. Because, I mean, literally the end of our record, like, there's, like, we kind of have, like, this, like, real, like, doomy part or whatever.
That was kind of inspired by that Japanese band Boris.
Boris.
But I'm saying
Yeah.
the drum, well, the drum
Boris.
beat, that...
right.
Boris, yeah, This Will Destroy You.
Dude, that was so long ago.
I know,
don't even remember.
dude, yeah, so long ago, bro. What was I listening to?
I don't even know. We were just like,
Lady Gaga, something.
yeah.
What's
Hell City.
2018
I was
or in
listening to
between.
like
In between, like, 2015 to 2018.
like Brit rock.
Brit Rock? Okay.
Yeah, that's when I like first started listening to like Swerve Driver and all that. It's around that time.
Swerve Driver.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
So,
Swerve Driver?
Swerve Driver, yeah.
yeah.
Swerve.
Like a
Like
shoegaze
Captain-
band from the 90s.
I gotta see a picture of this fucking band.
Yeah,
They
shoegaze.
got a light skinned cat
Yeah, that right
singing.
there.
Plays a
Oh,
jazz
no, he had
master.
dreads.
Fucking ripping it.
They're really
Two of
good.
them
Really
had dreads.
melodic.
Yeah, they're good.
Swerve Driver
supposed to
is
see
one
them,
word.
Yeah, we fucked up.
A failure.
Yeah, they're rippers, man.
Not Screwdriver.
That was one. Yeah, definitely
Please don't.
not to
that.
be confused with Screwdriver.
Swerve Driver, one word.
Yeah,
Swerve Driver.
Just cut that.
I wore a
out.
Swerve Driver shirt.
You gotta hit me with the bleep on that one.
Oh my goodness. We'll see.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a great
Yeah.
question because I don't know.
Non-metal stuff. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I listen.
Really?
I always listen to like neo soul, so that's probably what I was listening to, like Sade or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, there's the stuff we kind of like. I mean, Aphex Twin is like,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Deftones,
the
like
usuals.
shit like that. But like things for, I guess, like
Hey, that's
inspiration.
shit.
Fire the record. Yeah, I can't.
Sade, if you're watching this, you're still beautiful. I think she's like 60 something.
Wow.
That's good.
Yeah, dude, that feels like literally a lifetime ago.
Yeah, because I was just curious
It was.
because you guys have your own sound, so I'm always curious. Like you always bands that really stick out in general. Similar, I guess, to you guys and us, and just in general. Like it's always like you combined the obvious with like the non-obvious. So I'm always curious about bands that have their own sound that are heavy, which is very very rare. That kind of stick out amongst the pack.
I think
Of great bands.
I mean, it goes back to what I was saying before. I don't like same way with Only Self. I mean, and for this record, like when we were writing it, it was very much like there wasn't like let's do a song like this or
Yeah,
like
no.
we want to sound like that. It's like we just had a riff and we just kind of did stuff with it.
Interesting.
I have it's very poetic, I guess, but whatever. But like when I think about writing a riff or a song, I hate being like this riff is cool or like this like I have a riff. It's like for me, I want to be like I want to legit like I think about like it sounds so dumb. Like I think about like the sky. Like what does the sky sound like? What does this painting sound like?
Yeah,
What
I
does
feel
this
that.
thing?
Oh, you got that.
And
Yeah.
because that feels so much better to me than like being like there's definitely some ripped riffs on our records. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's
obviously.
100%. Like I listened to Cryptopsy and I was like, we're taking that riff. but it's like
Of course.
yeah, you know what I mean. But overall, the whole thing, and that's another thing too, is like the songwriting. It's never like David Updike wrote this thing or John wrote this thing. It's like every riff, each of us, you can tell. I mean, going through it, you can
Yeah,
tell.
you can tell.
You can tell who wrote what riff, but no riff was not touched
Yeah.
by each other.
Yeah.
So when writing it, it's like less about, and that's why even with like the whole like regional stuff, like I don't know, there's something like this Philly sound or the Philly feeling and stuff, or like the East Coast thing. Everything to me is so like. Like no, I want to feel like it's like such like a different thing than like
Yeah,
a specific thing. Am I making sense?
I mean, we wrote what was cool to us, and we were
Yeah.
definitely searching for our sound. Like we weren't really sure what we sounded
and we
like.
specifically didn't want a specific thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Interesting, okay.
That's why when it's like, oh, you guys are a Beatdown band, I'm like, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
It was
You know what I
not
mean?
though. That not even close.
Yeah.
You know,
or like, or people when we first started, it's like, you guys sound like a Taser Strain. It's like, stop.
Oh my! Someone said that?
Yeah,
we would get that all the
many
time.
people.
Yeah,
Many
a lot.
people.
And no
Yeah.
dis.
or
you know.
disembodied.
Disembodied,
Like, we
yeah.
don't sound like them. They're heavy, yes.
Oh, they're incredible.
But we don't sound
People
like
hear
them.
a chug and they think, oh, all right.
Yeah.
And like,
Heavy
same
band.
thing. I mean, we specifically didn't want to do panic chords because,
Wait, what?
it's like the, like the
The dissonant.
the tritone,
Yeah.
And we didn't we kind of were like, if we're going to do it, let's make sure we do it in a very different way because we want to have our own vibe. And also it's way more interesting to paint that type of picture than it is to be like, yo, we're this type of band.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better. And sometimes I get in my head, when we listen to our new record, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, is this, then I'll re-listen and be like, all right, we did a good job.
Yeah, we did. I don't even know what to compare it to.
That's what I'm saying.
what I
Yeah.
was
That's great.
Yeah.
We were showing our homie a
That's
song.
sick.
Yeah, we were showing Jano at Fear of Failure yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just it's funny because it's people can think whatever, but I listen to this song, truly, I listen to it and I'm like, I don't know what, when
you would
we play it
call this?
live, you know what I mean? What would it be? I don't know.
That's true.
It's
Yeah,
heavy.
I don't
It's
know.
literally just
There's-
heavy music.
Yeah, but there's also a groove part in the first verse.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's the
bass.
end, and the end is a little black metal, double time on the hi hat,
Yeah.
with then a slam beat down at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's parts, there's vibe. We literally Arch go Blasphemy hoodie
Yeah.
into a Unit 731. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
Listen to that band if you haven't.
yeah.
We were listening to that on the way in.
There's another band.
Unit
He's running out of
731.
space on his notebook.
What was it?
Unit 731.
Unit 731-7. That's a cool band name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the long answer to that. You know what I mean? Because I think that I don't know. It's more interesting to want to paint a picture than it
Right.
is to want to be that riff is dope.
Yeah.
But there's also I definitely listen to bands where that riff is dope.
Oh yeah.
But,
of course.
for I think us, I like the idea of it being a little more
Yeah.
all around.
Yeah, it's awesome. That explains a lot with your style and why it's so unique. Because you take inspiration from the world, life, and then Lou puts his fucking swagger to it. He's a very specific, unique drummer, which is fucking sick. And then by the time gets to Aaron, it's just it's
Yeah, just put a little spice
And
on it.
it's over.
Yeah.
Just put a little paprika on that shit.
Judas Peace. Judas Peace.
Wish he was here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, dude. He is dude. He's the other day. He's like, I want to do something else now, so people stop bringing this up because it's cool. But he's so everyone's like, so you drummed with Charli XCX, and he's like, yes.
I didn't know
It's fucking sick though.
I
It
did
is
not know
awesome.
who she was until Lou.
Yeah.
Take
Interesting.
that.
Dude, she's awesome.
He put her on.
Yeah, straight up.
Fuck yeah! For
You're
those
welcome,
of you,
Charlie.
for those of you listening, we're watching Lou play drums for Charli.
That's our very
XCX
talented drummer, Lewis.
on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
So,
And you know what? This is what I really want to talk about. Sonny, HateFiveSix, which is basically how Lou got this gig.
My bad, son.
I mean,
No, definitely
Rewind.
that's another thing too. We definitely Lewis has his own sphere of people and stuff and there's it's a very honestly simple story of his friend is a creative director and he hit him up.
That's
You know what I
it.
mean?
He just,
But the thing
he just
is-
happened to be a HateFiveSix vid.
Exactly.
Because he's actually gonna be there tonight. But we have
great.
30
Yeah.
HateFiveSix vids.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
Sonny's great.
Sonny's awesome.
But
That's
he,
like,
and
yeah.
it's definitely exposure. I hate that word, but he films us playing. But with Lou and stuff like that, really the reason Lou is where he's at and what he's done is he's just a sick drummer and he's gotten
He's
film
sick.
doing it. You know what I'm saying?
sick. I just want to say that when I found you guys and
There it is.
I started seeing these
Are you
videos.
in that video?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pull that shit up.
literally the home. That's
Put
literally
Seance up there
That's
rocking.
literally. This is Seans's main band.
Yeah.
Okay.
On main band?
Oh.
Yeah. It's hard to juggle.
No, they're a
bands.
straight edge band. Their shows go crazy.
Yeah, those kids.
think-
Also,
love them.
Connor's a great drummer.
Connor rocks.
Yeah.
Connor.
to have someone that's always capturing these moments in time for, especially for heavy music and hardcore, is so
great.
huge.
It's great.
Yeah, man.
Actually, speaking of labels too, FYA Fest. You want to talk about like a curated lineup to me isn't just the same bands. FYA Fest, which is what this is, has amazing lineups every year. To me,
If you need some new bands, look out the year by year lineup of FYA. You can just find a bunch of that shit.
It's just there. It's right
It's like
there.
they just done your homework for you,
fuck,
basically.
fuck your attitude fest.
Yeah.
You want to be cool? Just look at those lineups and,
Check those
Legit,
out.
and
yeah.
buy those shirts. I think it's super important for any scene that to capture moments, you know, especially for hardcore. I mean, and like the East Coast heavy scene, it's all there.
Yeah, dude. Sonny has been filming for a long ass time and just doing it just because he liked to do it, and it's grown into something so big and awesome. You know what I mean?
That's
They don't
nuts.
even
We've
look like
taken
real
that full to
lineups.
Japan
I
with
know,
us.
right?
Really?
They look
Yeah,
like
we
band
did.
lineups.
We filmed a bunch of shit out there, and then Australia he rode with us for a little bit too.
How was Japan?
Banging.
Japan's awesome.
I was fucked up, dude.
Japan is so,
Oh,
I can't
fuck.
wait.
In a good way, it was fucked
good
up.
job.
You know, it was fucked.
I'm not vegan anymore, so I'm excited to try some
Koba.
sushi next.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, shout out to Koba, yo,
Big shout
from
out to
Loyal to the
Koba.
Grave.
Yeah,
Blood
Koba.
Axe.
He brings us over there.
Yeah.
He does Blood Axe Festival.
Dude, that
He's
year
the
was
fucking man.
That was this year.
Oh, that was this year?
Yeah.
No, wait.
That was
no,
this
sorry. I
past
thought it was Cold War.
Fucking
We
Life
played.
of Agony played.
Cold War was. I saw Cold War at FY like mad long ago. I thought this was.
Yeah, the second year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the Highlight Court.
I wasn't there, but
The highlight court. Whoa.
this was this past year.
I got
I mean,
incredibly
last
drunk
year.
in that
Yeah,
parking
right.
lot.
Gulch. I mean, that's California. They broke up, but that's another big one. Never Ending Game. God, there's so many bands.
Mind Force.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the whole headliner right there. All the headliners are great.
Yeah.
I found out about Gold from Tsunami.
Yeah,
Yep.
Culture's
Yeah.
this shit.
Rest in peace.
It's genius. It's fucking right. It's
I think
sick.
we-
Fucking. They have a sick band. It's break up. That's
I
sick.
forgot about that year.
I think we
Was
played
it?
somewhere.
Yeah. This is our. Yeah, because we played
Oh,
before
last-
Disembodied.
Last time we played.
This is the last year we played.
Did this go badly?
Bro,
I don't
after
really
3
know.
No, it was
it
great.
went good.
That was the one where
it was
John
good.
tried to break the guitar, but it
Oh,
wouldn't
dude,
break.
wouldn't break?
Oh no.
No, it
video
broke.
of it?
Whoa. For the record, there is video evidence. It broke. I broke that shit.
It took a minute,
It took a minute.
and we damaged the stage.
The stage was soft. It was soft.
Dude, it went on so long that everyone was kind of like.
It was a guitar. Like didn't we win?
Aaron got it.
You won it.
Yeah, one of our friends like ripped the jackpot. He was like, "Yo, I'm about to rip the jackpot." I was like, "Shut the fuck up! No, you're not." And he literally stood there and was like, and dead ass got
You
a
won
fucking
it.
jackpot
No.
and was like, "Give me that guitar," and just gave it to me. And I was like, "Well, we're gonna."
So it was like a
break this
Squire.
thing."
Like, yeah, we'll break
we
it.
thought it
No, it
sucked.
wasn't
we were
even
like, "This
like
is gonna
a-
be a bum ass guitar."
It was like a no name.
Let's fucking break this thing. Wrong. That shit was built for tough, dude. He was smashing this.
Yeah, I was
fucking
about to
thing.
hand it off to
And he's
Aaron
the
be
strongest one in the
like-
band.
I don't know. I mean, Aaron's got strength.
I got
was about
skinny
to hand that
man's
shit off to
muscle.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have had to step in, but the hurt
Funniest
on
thing is
him.
I like pretended to play it for like the last song.
Yeah.
Because it's like I can't just grab another guitar and start smashing that. Like that was weird.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. And then, it wouldn't work, right?
It was just shitty. It was like 2 E probably. Like
We thought it was gonna break straight up.
oh yeah, I thought it was gonna break first hit.
It did, but it was.
It was a Squire.
No, it was like was it Squire?
Was it a Fender?
It wasn't even.
It
It
wasn't
wasn't
even-
a Fender. It was like
No,
a
it was
different
just
guitar
strap,
company.
like rib.
But I'm telling you, this shit was built, nigga. He was smashing
They
this
used a lot
thing.
of super glue
Like
on
I
it.
was feeling the stage under my feet every time he hit, and I was starting to cringe. Like, oh, this might go bad, dude. This can't happen.
Yeah, it took what, like 5 tries or more?
No, bro, he was hitting that thing for a
Yeah.
while.
It was long. It was
Is
long.
the
It was
video
long.
long
Yeah,
enough where it was like-
there is a video. It is long enough where we were like, "Is this gonna break?"
Same.
Like,
And
we're
I-
like-
it was literally. I was like, if it doesn't break on this hit, I'm just dropping it, and I hit it one more time, and then like the neck just snapped. I was
Yeah.
like,
Thank
Thank God, dude.
Oh my goodness. God. Or I mean, I would have just throw it out in the crowd.
Yeah, right.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's this is obviously it's gonna last
Lit
a
on
long
I was
time.
so nervous about that, like throwing shit, like even like water. I'm like, I don't, because it's like everyone's like you throw a guitar out and someone
Dude.
got hit, they'd be like,
Yeah, exactly.
lawsuit.
Dude, remember we
Yeah.
were like before that show, we were like, no, are you sure you don't want to do it? Like, what if it doesn't break? Like, nah, Dave, do it. You just do it.
I was
And you
like-
were like, nah, John, do it.
John, yeah, you because if it didn't, at
Yeah.
least like your strength would have pushed it to the end.
Right. Should have hit it on the flat side, not the side.
You should have, yeah, because the
then
stage
you
was
would
so
get a
low.
neck
just
break
on,
right
like, the
away.
ledge,
Yeah.
But no, that
next
shit
time.
was.
I was like, sorry, Bob. Sorry, Bob. Sorry, the stage is like
Could
fucked
cut
up.
trees with that bad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with the fucking lawsuits.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I mean,
I've thrown out a lot of guitars in the
glad
crowd.
we had
have you really?
Yeah, a lot.
Dude, that
Really?
would stress me out.
And like
too
got
much.
him back, or you were just like,
No,
see ya.
I had one situation where someone was fucking with me. They're like, yeah, better call your lawyer. When it hit him in the face, he was like fucking with me.
Dead serious.
Oh, shit.
really?
Yeah, he was obviously
I've done
really
that
bored
shit,
at
too.
home.
That's crazy.
My goodness.
I'm glad that we haven't had any lawsuits against us yet, to be honest.
No. Literally, anytime someone's gotten like fucked up during our set, I feel like
They're like, hell yeah.
like, yeah. Like we've had like their parents
Dude.
come and be like, "Can you sign this
Or
thing
like,
for my son?"
some dude was like crowd killing like literally this was what, San Antonio, and you tackle them off stage because they were being dickhead, and they were like,
Yeah.
hell yeah, man.
Oh yeah. Some guy got on stage. Some big dude. I don't know why I thought I could take him, but he was punching people in the face while on stage, and I'm like, no. And I tried kicking him off, and my foot was just not strong enough. So I was like, I'm just gonna throw my body at him, and then I knocked him off the stage.
He literally
Like,
tackled him.
We both fell off the stage together, and
Sick.
I had to pull him up.
he thought that I was like stage diving for fun. I was like, no, I was trying to kick you off.
Yeah.
And he's like, I got you, bro. I got you.
Oh my goodness. Unless it's Austin, Texas. Gotta be careful there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
People are diving like crazy at
Yeah.
the shows. They don't give a fuck. It's awesome.
Yep.
People are really diving hard.
Well, you guys are halfway through the tour.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I can't believe.
This is a long one.
Not
Fuck
even.
Yeah, dude.
It's not even halfway. Holy shit.
Anything longer than fucking 3 weeks, I start to lose my mind. So I can only imagine how you guys.
I'm
are
trying to
doing.
do like a week on chill, do another
I mean,
week.
we definitely talked before we got asked about this. We definitely like talked
Say
about
us,
that.
man. Would you eating Sour Patch Kids right now?
Let's do it.
What's wrong
I'm
with you,
sorry
bro?
if that's rude. I just
Can I have one?
if you can smoke your weed in here, I can have some candy.
Yeah, sure. The tax man coming.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
But we talked about
Gotcha.
it. This is like our first tour in 5 years. Like the lineup's so good. We were like, all right, we gotta stake it out. And also we were like, this. We kind of, dude. Before the tour, we were like, if this is what does it to us, it'll be this tour.
It'll be this tour.
So we were like, we went into it kind of like we were
Same.
obviously psyched, but we were like,
Oh.
can I have some?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a lot of our.
Is this a new
The
bag?
next 5 minutes of the show are just
Yeah, a lot of bands first tours back are like you get that lineup or like the routing, you're like 2 months,
Dude, I
8
literally.
weeks or 7 weeks.
I
What's
did
the
not
longest you've
think
done?
about it at all. I tried to not think about
Yeah,
it.
same. It's like oh,
What's the
fuck.
longest you've done?
I mean, yeah, when we first started, there was over 2 months, close to 3, and then once that the pandemic was over and you start touring, like you got to make up lost time. We did tour at Ginger. It was almost 2 months long.
Wow. Did you ever do Warped Tour or anything?
Yeah.
I know that shit's like 3 months, right?
Yeah, it was like 2.
It's like
A little
That's in a
less.
bus though, so that's nice.
Yeah, but
Chew away.
we got like 2010 Warped Tour. I hear like the years prior, or were like the crazy long ones.
Yeah.
Because bands will hop on and hop off.
true.
But
Do the
the-
full thing.
Yeah, but you have a few bands like we did that full, but that was just. I mean, it was a shorter run. So.
Damn. Yeah, when you guys announced this tour, I looked at the dates. I'm like, damn, only 6 weeks. and then months later, they asked me to fill in. I'm like, damn. I guess
Only
you put that out
6
there.
Only
weeks.
six.
Yeah, I was like thinking to myself, I'm glad I'm not doing 6 weeks of that. But now I am glad to be doing 6 weeks of this.
Yeah, and we asked you what, a week before?
Yeah, 2 weeks for sure.
You're a
and then, like,
superhero for doing that. Thank you.
now, I was
I literally
bored.
hit him up. I was like, "Hey, can you tour for 6 weeks?" He goes, "Yeah." I was like, "Word."
Yeah, I
Oh
was.
my goodness.
I wasn't making money working at Starbucks. I'm like, not that this is paying me anything crazy, but like I was like, whoa. No, I'm just saying, like, I was like,
Damn,
anything's,
dude, what are you doing?
Why do you think I'm filling in for 2 bands? I
You need the
he's
clout,
working
bro.
overtime.
yeah, they pay me in clout and a per
All
diem.
for the clout. per diem.
know.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, they asked me like 2 weeks before, and I was like, I'm gonna do it because I want to go on the road. I'm bored in Philly, and then a week before the tour, Scow also asked me to fill in, and I'm like, well, I'm already gonna be on the tour. I don't see why I couldn't do both.
You hit me up, and I was like, "If you can do it, I mean, that's a
Yeah.
lot of learning
is-
2 band sets in a week and a half,
That's
insane.
and
that's
he
a
had to
lot.
learn lyrics and singing.
Yeah.
For this, yeah.
For their backup
a lot.
shit.
That was probably the hardest part. Not even the riffs, just learning all the words.
That's a lot.
And the 5 sets you have to play when you get back.
Yeah.
And your other touring bands.
It's gonna be a great year for me.
Yeah.
Great busy year.
You love.
This is what he wants.
You're too bored, bro.
Well, dude, like the year after the pandemic, all my bands didn't do anything for the whole year, and I was watching all my other friends' bands tour everywhere. I'm like, damn, I want to be doing that. Why? I have a bunch of bands. Why are we not touring? And then 2022 happened, and then that's when I started touring way more. And then this year we're already hit the ground running with you guys.
Yeah.
And then I got other announcements later.
Yeah.
This year, I don't know.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
But like,
it's not about my band. It's about Jesus Peace right now.
But you're gonna be. I mean, you coming?
It is.
You coming with us? You coming with us?
Wait, I mean, if I'm, let me see. I guess I could. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to continue playing with you guys. So.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here first.
I guess we'll talk about it. We'll see.
Yeah, you guys don't talk about things, huh? You just go.
Yeah,
Kinda,
basically.
yeah.
Yeah. It's always kind of been that way.
If you think too much, you won't do it.
That is very true too. Yeah, that is true. I always like tell that to people that try to go to the gym. When we start thinking, you're fucked.
Yeah, that's exactly
If
it.
you start thinking, you
we
are
were talking about
That or if you lay down after work.
Because
That's the killer.
Dude, I love napping. But the thing is, I get home from work and I'm like, I'll go to the gym tonight and I'll lay down and check my phone for a minute.
No.
never works.
I'm
That never
surprised-
works, dude.
I'm surprised you guys left after that show in Austin to go back to the DJ thing because you guys were both just
Oh, dude, yeah. We
like
had to push
laying in
ourselves.
bed. Like,
I mean, the guilt would have over. Lewis has been playing a few shows after, like he DJs after, and we both laid down.
wow.
But my guilt would have been too high.
The FOMO.
The FOMO and the guilt. Lewis after being like, "Wow, good seeing you
Glad you
there."
guys had fun.
Yeah,
That was fun. That
been
was actually a
awkward
really
night,
fun night. And Show Me the Body showed up, and it was a good
yeah.
time.
we
So
all
I don't know, like, because we're talking Lou. I mean, Lou DJs. He has and he produces under the name Lou 2K. So that's another like shout out. But I mean, that's him. I mean, he's like he's a real deal like DJ and producer.
Incredible
Shout
DJ
out,
and
drummer.
producer. Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
And I mean, his girlfriend too is an amazing DJ. Sick. Love it.
That's great. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I'm glad that you found your band and you're able to make the journey here.
Yep.
Yeah,
us
easy.
too.
Yeah, right. I was worried. We were talking to Sherwin or whatever, and I was like, dude, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it because we couldn't. I mean, we didn't. Thank God we found a shop.
Yeah.
Because the lock is one thing, but I mean, we literally
The whole band.
like the ignition
The
was
initial
gone.
block
ignition
was knocked off. Yeah.
Was gone. We had to get that
jam
changed
screw
out.
driver.
Yeah,
in there.
so we had to get it towed. And he had to put the skates on our van and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They hammered it off, so they put the
Day one.
screwdriver in there and turn it.
and that's the third van related thing we had to deal
Yeah.
with.
Windows.
One of the windows just exploded while we were driving.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
like we're just driving and John's like, I don't know.
Like,
He's
this
like,
window
man,
like,
this-
look loose.
yeah. He was like, yeah. When we the next stop we do, we should just kind of look at the window. I think one of the screws is loose, and we all agreed like, yeah, okay.
Legit. And
then-
10 seconds later. Literally the passenger window, like the
Driver-
on
yeah,
like
the passenger
the
side.
the flip open
the
doors.
Yeah.
It literally went.
Yeah,
blew up. Yeah.
just like
Yeah,
10
watch out
seconds
for that.
later, and
In
then
Florida, I thought we were
You
getting
do a
shot
recall
at.
on those.
I got
it was in
really-
Miami. Yeah,
Yo.
and then the next thing was
Aaron
we left the keys
in
in
the car.
yeah,
Yeah,
in the van.
I locked. I did.
So we had
I locked.
Shout out K Bob Steakhouse.
Shade out.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I locked the
Wow.
keys in the car like an asshole.
God.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Shout out to the angle. That's fucking. Damn, that sucks, dude.
I mean, we it was like early in the morning when
See,
it happened, so
the
we had
funny
time.
thing was after Ed forced the window down with duct tape, the AAA guy came like 20 minutes later and he was like, "Hey, do you guys need me?" We're like, "Nah, we got it, I guess."
Here's the broken passenger window that
Fucked up.
exploded.
It's very nice. We've had a good time.
Well, you guys got a breeze now.
But not for
sick.
nothing though. As a team, we've handled this really great. Nobody
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
like lost their fucking shit. No one has.
That's
You
important.
know,
dude.
like just gone irrational. Everybody's just kept in contact and
That's great.
It's kind of beautiful.
That's great.
Well, we got 3 more weeks of this, so
Yeah, I know.
don't speak so soon yet.
No, I mean I'm very proud of us, dude. I
Yeah.
mean, like most people would fold under the pressure that we've
Of course.
been in with this fan shit, and we've all kept it really cool.
Thank God
That's
it's been windows and not transmissions.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've had the transmission thing happen. We were stuck in like Rock Springs, Wyoming.
Dude, Rock Springs. Dude, actually, there's some deep. We don't got to do the podcast. There's some deep lore in that time period
That
too.
was a dark
Dom.
moment.
No, we'll talk about it after.
Well, this is listening and watching. This is it is April 10th. The record comes out on the 14th, Friday. So either it's coming out in 4 days or you're listening to it right now.
Hell yeah.
So fucking badass, and you guys. I hope you guys have a safe tour, and I hope nothing else happens with your van.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for
This
having
is
us.
awesome.
Dude, it's crazy what happens when you just fucking see a IG reel and now
Yeah.
and we're
Honestly.
hanging out.
It's a sick.
I think that's the sickest thing
What-
ever.
what-
It's crazy.
I didn't
man.
say
Well,
this, but I was a huge fan of your band when I was younger.
Oh my god.
I was saying, we'll talk
Yeah,
about it
we
after,
all
but I want to talk to you about some
Yeah,
stuff.
we're gonna
my
punish your ass.
Yeah.
We've been waiting. We've been waiting.
Yeah, we'll wait till after.
Jesus piece, piss as fuck, heavy as fuck, and they're not beat down. Check out the new record.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.